Hi and welcome to my playhouse. And at the moment I'm in Portugal, and it has been raining cats and dogs here, and that has well, my driveway is absolutely fucked. It wasn't this bad, but the gravel here has kind of washed down the road. Kind of several hundred kilograms of gravel has just washed away from this place where I put down a pipe last summer. And at the moment we have some big rocks in here so that no one will drive up the driveway and get stuck here. So we are I'm gonna have to improve on that. Kind of see the amount of stuff that is missing here. That's bags and bags and bags of gravel, and the water is still flowing. I was very fortunate to get permission to borrow the neighbor's driveway for the hiring car, which it's a big car. It's a Jeep. Actually looks pretty good. Bit of a thirsty car though, but yeah, it does the job. So yeah. So the idea is to fix the driveway. Here I have Jesper helping along, and the idea is to put in some curved stones along the side of the driveway and then concrete it in. And all these big rocks are going out of here again, and something else is going in. This one is going in, and it's a lot of work. Previous owner Paul, who watches my video, hi Paul, had a digger come in and level this out a lot. So yeah, at the moment we're digging the trenches, or the thing for the curved stones. Curve? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Some of this is the mountain, so I'm using a tiny little Ryobi hammer drill with a chisel on it to remove some of that. And I know Paul is a big fan of Ryobi, so this is to you, Paul. We're gonna go and work on this. So I think here we need to do some work. That is not very good, so we'll put that there. So yeah, what else have I done? Now it's absolutely marvelous weather. The sun is shining, and that is most definitely not how it's been here most of the time that I've been here. I've been here like 3 days now. So yesterday I did a little bit of filming. I'm gonna insert a little clip. Okay, so today it's a rather moist day in Portugal. The air humidity has gone up very much. I have a permission to burn today. You have to get that, and you have to go in on a website and get permission to start a fire. And I didn't know that the weather would be this wonderful, but I am trying to get it to burn anyway. So I took 4 handfuls of pellets and soaked them in gasoline and threw it in here, and hope that, well, that this will burn, even if it's rather wet and gloomy. Up here is the 2 trees that I planted. That was yesterday actually. So okay, it's a decent morning here in Portugal. We have a little project. Yesterday I purchased 2 trees. So this one is an orange tree, and this one is a citrus lemon tree, and I'm digging holes for it. It's very rocky ground, but it is possible. Just takes a little bit longer. The spade keeps hitting hot stuff. So one tree is gonna go in here, and probably the other one ever so slightly further up. So yeah, I had these pellets for the pellet burner inside, and as I don't have any good fertilizer for, well, we could go and dig up some cow poo, which is actually available on the ground. But yeah, I'm gonna put in some of these pellets and then we're gonna put in the trees. First tree is in the ground. I have my hammer drill with a long drill bit. We didn't really need it. I wasn't sure that these plastic sticks would be able to go into the ground, so I had it out, but it went into the ground far enough so that it wasn't needed. Also, we made kind of a little hole here so that if we get some water, the water will go down there, and there's like a barrier over here that should collect a little bit more water. So yeah, this is good. That's the orange one. And up here we have Jesper working hard on the next hole for the next tree. Yes. Okay, the second tree is in. I didn't show this, but this is the lemon tree that is located here. It was €8.60. I don't think that's too expensive. I don't know. And I believe this orange tree was about the same. I remember paying 17 something for the both of them. So yeah, this will have had to cost 8-9 euros as well. So yeah, they're located there. They just got a little bit of water, and right now there is no issue whatsoever. But come high summer, I'm gonna have an issue keeping these plants watered. So haven't come up with a great idea yet, but I will have to come up with a great idea, otherwise they will be dead in no time. Approximately 1 year and they would be able to handle themselves. Yeah, they are getting watered all by themselves today. So yeah, we are doing this today. Well, maybe something else happens. Okay, I think I managed to get it going now. It seems to be burning well on the inside while it's raining on the outside. It took 3 tries to before anything really happened. So yeah, burning stuff in the rain is hard. I'll claim success here. This is perfect. Very wet and stuff. Well, like 3-4 meter high flames. So, well, the stuff inside must definitely be dry. Okay, this is much later the same day. It has been chucking down with rain today. So after I filmed last, it got really wet. But fire is still going inside of here. So yeah, I just rigged it up and it's coming along again. I only have the fire, well, I have permission to burn today, so it would be nice if it would all go away. Some of the stuff that I took up last year, there was like a big pile of fire. It's actually still smoking a little bit. It's not gonna catch on fire anyway. It's so wet everywhere. So yeah, this did that. Huge fire. It was very difficult to get going, but never mind. And then we did also plant a couple of trees here. So there's a tree here. That's an orange tree. And up here is a citrus tree. And I'm gonna have great difficulties watering these this summer. But I just spoke to a nice lady that lives here in the little village. And I think she's okay with watering these trees for me in high summer. Oh, look at that. Where did they go? There. Running cows. Not often you see that. Usually they walk around very quietly. So, oh. Never mind that's also a danger, because sometimes the cows comes in here and the proof is in the pudding, and that is not pudding, that is not even a rock, that is cow proof that they were here. So yeah, they could ruin a tree like that in no time, so it's not fantastic. I don't know, I probably need to put up some fence around it. I need to get some of that. I got a big thing, I also mowed the lawn here, and when I say that, it sounds like something that is easy to do, but I am pointing the camera straight now. I have a little level meter on it, and this is straight, so this is uphill, and I guess it's like 10% going up or something like that, and the same thing going down. So when you're mowing the lawn, you are pushing, and then you are holding the lawnmower so that it doesn't take off on you, go off, whatever. So it's a big job, and it's very, very uneven here. What is that? Ah, that's a weird thing. That looks dangerous. Well, never mind. So yeah, but at the moment it's wonderful. So I'm gonna go help Jesper dig those trenches, because otherwise he'll stop. Okay, progress is happening. So yeah, these curved stones are going in from up here where the driveway is concreted up to the garage, and then there's gonna have curved stones going down hill. It's a lot of work to work in this ground. Down to the road here. Still needs to do some stuff down there for sure. There's a root in the middle of everything down there, so that is gotta go. And the same thing is gonna come up here, go up and meet with the garage up here. So we just started on the second, on the other side here. There's a big rock. There's some very weird soft rock that they have here. We're not used to soft rock. The rock we're used to is rock hard, and this is some weird stuff that falls apart. Or the Ryobi hammer drill is just that strong. I don't think so, but yeah, it's weird stuff that falls apart, crumbles kind of. Well, it's like layers and layers. It feels like it's clay that has been in the ground for millions of years and is almost a rock. I have no idea. I'm not a geologist, I don't know. So yeah, a lot of work, and we're gonna take a bit of a break now and come back to it in half an hour when we are ready to go again. So we have been doing a bit of work again. Well, we have improved on the trenches here, and yeah, over here there's some work to be done. Over here it's very, very hard, and yeah, hoping maybe some better equipment comes along and it might not be as big a task, but right now it's a lot of work with the tiny little chisel on that Ryobi hammer drill. It did some down here, it was marvelous. From here to there it did really well. Further up there was some rock that is rock hard. So yeah, we covered up this. Tomorrow morning I should get a delivery of some materials to concrete all of this driveway, I need a bit of cement and some sand and some gravel, and also we're getting the curved stones to go in, and I already have some of this rebar net here that Paul picked up, and he says it's going to do a very nice job, and I do not disagree. It seems to have just about the right length to go in here, and even if there's missing a few centimeters, it should be fine. So that is marvelous. Also, we want to have the materials delivered up here, and there's like 8 bags of sand. Apparently the bags are not very strong, so there's like half a cubic meter of sand in each bag. But yeah, we're prepared so they can sit up here on. This is kind of flat. It's not flat, but it's flattish. And to have the crane come in, me and Jesper trimmed this tree a bit. It was bigger before, so now it's a bit smaller. So now it should be easier for the crane to put stuff in here. But yeah, this we have been working on and off with this all day. A little bit now and a little bit then, and yeah, might not have been working that hard, but yeah, we're not used to doing this sort of work. My IT work did not prepare me for this. So yeah, I hope I can film a little bit tomorrow. We did also ready the concrete mixer, which is gonna be located over here right next to the water, so we have that resource at hand. And I don't know if it's gonna pan out, but I had the idea of all of these buckets. So if the mix is, I think I said that already, so it could fill buckets up with sand and gravel, and the ratio would be the same each time if we find a good ratio. I don't know. Actually, you can see my antenna up here, I think, if I can hold the camera. Oh, go on, digital zoom. Here it is from my driveway, zoomed in. I'm on the tripod, so with the tripod I can actually see it. If I had like a display there, I might even be able to read out what the voltage was. That would have been funny. But yeah, this is ridiculously digitally zoomed. So we haven't worked anything more on this. It's just the next morning, so today a lot of stuff is going to be happening. There was flower pots here, they have been moved. I mostly just wanted to show you this beautiful view, and this well, when we come around this way you can see that there's a little bit of, is that fog over the nearby city over there. Oh, the flower pots are there. Doesn't matter much, but yeah, from over here it looks really wonderful. And it sounds like the chainsaws is playing their music in the distance. I did a fire burn. This is multiple days ago by now, and the bloody thing is still smoking over here. So yeah, we cut that tree, or trimmed that olive tree yesterday, and started putting on the branches here, and I just looked out the window and saw that there was smoke coming from this still. So there's these very big stumps down here that is very, very slowly burning, apparently. So yeah, I hope this doesn't catch fire again, because I haven't gotten a permit to burn this again. So yeah, but it's absolutely a stunning morning.
The truck, no problem. The pipe may be broken. Well, I have a couple of more of your boards up here. They're going to break through the weight.
Sure. Talk about swearing at us. Even more sand and gravel as we go. The wood's broke.
Yeah, so clean. I've always wanted to hit up with it there.
Ikke det hele, bare nogle små stykker.
I took the tree down yesterday and the video. The barber. Well, I'm trimming the sides and things.
Wasn't it important the base as well? You know, the bits that go off the base, take them off.
Det er godt det der.
I don't have that many. Oh, that's fine, you've got plenty of room. You can always stack them, same as they've done. While you're filming. Saying you have to pay royalty.
Yeah. That's for coffee.
He doesn't care, it's a royal coffee. It is really good. You going on?
Yeah.
Double stack and then we'll get them all in.
So delivery is done, and these are the curve stones that are going in. That was heavy. I don't know if it was any interesting, the footage that we just took of it getting unloaded, but it's a lot of materials. And Paul says we're gonna be done in no time. I have my doubts. Well, yeah, there's a lot of work going in here. A lot of work. We're working on it. I am clearly not the one who has laid this. This is Paul's work. So yeah, it's, as we say here, it's good enough for YouTube. He does not agree with that. So yeah, that's the straight line from the concrete up here, and it goes down there. It takes a lot of concrete to put those stones in, the curved stones, and they're heavy like hell. And then we're gonna do the other side, but we are already late for our 10 o'clock break, and the union is gonna be pissed if we don't take that. So yeah, Jesper is in making the coffee for that. Okay, work in progress. So we are half done, because one of the rolls of tiles that goes down the driveway, and this is quite a steep driveway, So that is done, and it's gonna finish here. We need to put some concrete on there. It's broken. God, that's not good. So it's gonna end here, and then we're gonna concrete it without these the last part down there, and a lot of this soil is gonna be evened out and then concreted most likely on top of that, just to save on the amount of concrete. So yeah, delivery truck came in this way, so I hope my pipe is okay down there. I hope it isn't crushed already. That would be irritating. But yeah, it was kind of a big truck. You saw it. It wasn't too small. So yeah. So these curved blocks are really heavy. My office job has not prepared me for this. And we have just started on the second, on the other side of the driveway, but it's dinner time, so, or lunch time, so we need to go and fill up the energy deposits and get going with the rest of it. Okay. So this is where we're at for today. Paul just left, and we are done putting in the curved stones and concreted them in along the sides. The driveway has a weird shape to it, but I think it's gonna look really good. We're gonna go down here and see it. So we need all of this stuff in the middle to be leveled out a little bit. Let's see. That I don't get driven over. This is coming in, so over here you drive over this thing, it goes out this way, and from this there'll be concrete all the way to the asphalt here. So yeah, this was a lot of work, or I'm not used to doing this sort of work. Both of them are true. And all these materials, oh, this was 710 euros worth of materials that was delivered today, plus I do owe Paul some for the rebar and other stuff that he has purchased. But well, 40 bags of cement, about 4 square meters of sand, 1 square meter of gravel. It's in this bag here. And what else? Oh, a roll of rebar. That is, well, you can kind of, it's in here. The rebar is there. That roll, that was 100 euros. And the bag, or the bags and the pallets was also about 100 euros. It was very convenient to have them, or have it delivered in bags, because there was a big truck, you saw that, and it just put it in. It would have been a lot of work to drive everything in a wheelbarrow up here. So very convenient, money well spent putting it in bags and getting it up here. So we had the concrete mixing station right here, everything pretty close to the concrete mixing station. Water is over there, that's the tap right there, so that's good. And then sand and gravel. And what we did, I filled up buckets of sand, so 3 buckets of sand, 1 bucket of gravel, and half a bucket of concrete. So I guess it's a 6-to-1 mix. I'm not sure about that, but yeah. Okay, it's the next day. We have gotten this far. It's about 1 o'clock now, so we have done 3.5 meters of the driveway. It's a lot of work. My bag is killing me right now. So each of these tiles are 1 meter, so it's like 3.5 meters done. So that's about, let's see, probably about 1/3 or 1/4 of the job done. There's a lot of concrete mixing. So the concrete mixer is doing really well, sitting over here, and we have a system here with buckets. So I put sand in buckets, and 3 buckets of sand, 1 bucket of gravel, and half a bucket of cement. And yeah, I am so tired of lifting these buckets around, but we're getting there. Rebar in the bottom of it should be good, and we are trying to level it out a little bit. I don't want to get rid of all these rocks because that's a lot of less concrete that needs to go in. So getting there. Okay, it's the end of the day and we have been very productive. So yeah, we have done 7.5 meters of the driveway, and that's about half. So we are, well, actually a little bit more than 7.5, because this is the half, and we are a little bit more than halfway through that tile. There's like 2/5 of a tile left there, so over there it's more like half. So yeah, it looks like this right now, and we do have to do some work on this part. It's very deep right here, so we need to take some of this material down here and rake it upwards so that it's not so deep. And yeah, also there is very deep. So this is what it looks like. And here is Jesper after a long days of work. And in the background, Paul is going away after a long day of flattening out concrete. Well, me and Jesper has mostly been making the concrete, and Paul has been making it level and sorting out the driveway, using the floater stick here and going side to side and leveling it out, and being very thorough about it. So the mesh ends here, and we're gonna overlap it with another piece. Yeah. I think this is where I'm gonna end it. We're gonna have a couple of rainy days, so there's a couple of days where we won't do any more work really on this, except moving materials up. So very different video. Oh, and I have gotten sun today. I'm a real nerd, can't get out of the shade without getting a 3rd-degree burn. Very dirty and disgusting also. So yeah, very different video. I hope this is, I have no idea how long it is. Been filming all kind of stuff, but I have no idea how much I did. So I'm gonna go and figure that out. So thank you very much for watching my videos. Do subscribe to my channel so that you can see me again, and have a really nice day. I'll end you out with the view here, which is awesome at the moment.